It's grind season, homie. It's not about today. It's about the future. You do the work now, and all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole other
Alright guys, we're out here, Morrisville, North Carolina. We're here with Big Mike, Uncle Mike. What are we about to do today?
We're about to go start up, cold start the 912E and get a couple of videos for a guy that's interested in purchasing the car down in Florida.
Not bad. What year is this car?
1976.
1976. Well, I know I wasn't there. Were you around in 1976?
I don't even think I was thought of.
You were just a little sperm cell in your Diddy's ball sack, boy.
100%.
Wonderful. So yeah, guys, we're about to start it up. Check in with us in a minute.
So you asked of a video of the 912, so we're gonna walk through it, right? So if you look at the engine, we have the EFI set up. All of this stuff was from the Dub shop. This engine is cammed. You've got a light and flywheel. It was bored out from a 2.0 to a 2.3. You can tune right over here. You could plug right into it and use Tuner Studio to actually tune the car. I auto tune it, which is really nice. Engine's super solid. I've only put about 3,000 or 4,000 miles on it since it was rebuilt. Right now, you could see all of the belts are brand new. These are Continental new belts on it. You know, super dry. We got the crankcase breather filter up here. You could see fuel ratio, fuel pressure. That little light will light up. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start it. But before we do that, you got the oil cooler up here to make sure that the engine runs nice and cool. Obviously it's air cooled. So sometimes, because this engine is modified and has a lot of racing parts in it, it can get hot. To avoid any type of overheating, we've installed a custom oil cooler with these braided steel lines, which is really nice. The car is straight piped. You could easily take it to a muffler shop and put a little ANSA or a Borla muffler on it and quiet it down a little bit, but it'll still have quite a little bit of a rumble on it, which is nice. Brand new O2 sensor was installed maybe 2 months ago, and all of it has been tuned up, which is really nice. Underneath here you've got velocity stacks. You got the air filters on it to make sure nothing goes into the engine, but really well set up. This was built by Eric Patterson and Patterson Performance. Now if we look at the back of the car, you could see this is from Sonderworks. It is what they call speed holes. This takes after a reflector delete that was made by Porsche punks that's no longer in business, but Sonderworks made this for me, which is really nice. These are custom R tail lights from a 911R. These are all custom made, painted at AutoWorks here in Raleigh by Danny and the gang. All of that was custom made, which is really nice. If we walk around the car, you can see that it's been lowered on adjustable spring plates. You can see the tire, it's actually flush. There's no rubbing, no skidding. It's a real aggressive look. You have 6s width in the front and 7s in the back, which is the widest that you could fit on a narrow G body like this. You keep walking around, original single side rear view mirror, chrome, which is really nice. It matches the chrome that's in really good condition. A lot of this gets oxidized, but this one is actually in really good shape. If you come around to the front, you could see 911 house LEDs. These are so much brighter than the originals. I have the originals with the sugar scoops. This is exactly what you ought to see. super bright, really, really nice. If you come down low enough, you can see a skid plate. This is a Safari skid plate from Renline. That's really nice. It protects the oil, or excuse me, the fuel tank and the fuel filter and the fuel pump. Now, if you look at the inside of the car, these are recently redone seats out of an '85 Carrera, which is really nice. I have the original seats. They're a little old and crusty, but these are very, very, very nice. Cocoa mats, red and black, which are nice. You have a Wevo shifter with a custom shift knob, whole Kenwood audio system that, you know, is about $1,200 to $1,500 to install with a subwoofer in the back. We got the Momo steering wheel, which is quite nice, and then the sunroof that's powered. Only 200 of these were made with sunroofs, so it's nice. Electric works wonderfully. Let's go ahead and start her up. I haven't driven this car probably 2 weeks. Alright, so in the car, you could see, if you want to come a little bit closer, we're at 42,211 original miles on this car, 169 miles from the last oil change that I just did. You can see the Kenwood has, obviously you could plug in right here, but you can also plug in to charge back here. So if you have somebody else in the car with you, you can easily charge their phone at the same time. All of it is Bluetooth. There's a microphone right up here that you could speak into, so if you're driving and you want to be on a call, you could go ahead and do that. The car is pretty loud, so you know, it is what it is. But hazard lights, you have your rear defrost, and then down here you have the actual defrost, which does work. It comes from the heat exchanger, so while the AC's out, you could pull this up and then it's going to blow warm air on the windshield. All right, let's go ahead and start up again. Go for a ride. So we just shifted into first. It shifts really, really nice. It's very effortless. Brand new clutch from Spec Performance Racing. The original clutch was not enough for the new power in the engine, so we replaced that. We have not had this car on a dyno, but I believe firmly, and a couple other guys that are very experienced with Porsche, believe that this car probably puts out around 150 horsepower. A lot of low-end torque. main road. Second. Third. Now we're in fourth. Low traffic. Cruising at 50 miles an hour right now. Downshift to third. Spinning a little bit. Up to fifth. Slow down a little bit so we don't go to jail. Manual's really nice. Steering is super easy. And the sound system